Hi, Logan here for VacBin.com, and today we're going to be talking about troubleshooting and maintenance on the Bissell Powerglide Lift-Off Pet Vacuum. This machine is very easy to maintain. Troubleshooting can be a little bit harder based on the fact that most of the clog points are hidden away, but don't worry, we can make sure that this machine stays great, and if you have problems, we can get that fixed. So let's get started. First of all, let's cover maintenance. Maintenance is very easy on this machine. First, after every use, empty the bin by pulling it off and using the bin release latch over your garbage can, dumping it out. Secondly, when you see this area right here, this little black pad right here, get dirty, grab up on this little latch right here, pull straight up. Then take the foam filter and this filter right here, which has a tab, wash these both in hot water and let them completely dry and put them back in. Now, if you don't see them getting dirty, I highly recommend washing them about once a month for best performance. This filter down here cannot be cleaned and instead must be replaced. So with that, let's get that back in. Come on. There we go. And the last thing you need to do for maintenance is occasionally cut the hair off the brush roll. Very easy, just take a knife, straight across, and you're good to go. Now let's talk about troubleshooting. Troubleshooting on this machine. So to get started, first let's start at the top. Now as you can see here, this machine has separate buttons for the power switch and the brush switch. So if your machine isn't picking up like it used to on carpet, make sure that the brush is turned on. I'm going to show you what it looks like if the brush is not turned on. Notice how the light's not turned on? All you have to do is press the button and try it again. Now, if the light is turned on but the brushes aren't spinning, use the lift-off button and pull up on the machine, taking it off the base. Take the base and then just jam it right back down where it should be and let it click in. A lot of the times that will fix your issue. And there you go. If the brushes still don't spin after that, you're going to have to call Bissell and let them take care of your problem. Next, if it's not picking up, check the hose. It could be clogged. All you need to do is grab onto the hose and twist it until you can pull it straight out. Then, pull out the hose on the other side and look straight through it. If you see any clogs in there, you need to take something and push through the clog. The easiest way to do this is with a broom handle. Just start at one end and push it all the way through and the clog will come out the other end. When you're done with that, just put the hose right back in, and it is notched with different size notches, so it will only go one way. So if it's not going in the first way, try it again by flipping it over 180 degrees. And there you go. Next, make sure that there's nothing blocking this inlet hole right here. There's nothing stuck into the filter, nothing right here. And try pulling out this filter. Sometimes things will get through and get stuck on the back here. If you take this filter off and there's great suction, it just means you need a new filter. And if you call Bissell up, they can get you a new one. And let's just put this filter back on. Put that back on. Put the filter guard back on. Put the bin back on. And go around to the bottom here. Now, if you're getting suction through the hose, but floor pickup isn't very good, once again, make sure that you've done your maintenance and you clean off that brush roll of any hair. And then try unscrewing this purple piece. There may be a clog in this hose that leads from the floor area up around the back, and the easiest way to get to it is best by unscrewing here, 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 and here. This purple piece will come straight off and you'll see a hose. Check that hose, and if there's a clog in it, a lot of things can get clogged in there, like pens, quarters, and that will just shut down your machine pretty easily. If none of that works, you're going to have to give Bissell a call because most likely the issue's with your motor or something else. The one last place to check, now this is very, very rare, but it does happen, which is why I put it at the end. You could have a clog inside your cyclone itself. In that case, all you need to do, and I'm not going to do this because I'm on carpet and there's some dirt that will fall out, open up the bin. I highly recommend you use gloves for this because your hands will get very dirty. Open up the bin, grab the cyclone and give it a quarter turn. It'll pop straight out, and then just clean out all the little holes along it, and to make sure that there's no big clump of dirt. If there's a clump of dirt anywhere in one of the holes, that will completely cause the machine to not work nearly as well as it should. It will work, it will give you a little bit of suction, but it just won't work like it should. That is pretty much all you need to do for troubleshooting and maintenance on the Bissell Powerglide Liftoff Pet Edition vacuum. This has been Logan for VacBin.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.